do. 3-0 last year against from Texas. So somehow, some way, in a state where there's so much talent, Art Briles and Baylor has found a way to climb to the top of that mountain. And the man behind those numbers is with us now. Baylor head coach Art Briles with us on SportsCenter. Coach, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Congratulations, by the way, on all of that success. You have really built something to be proud of there at Baylor.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all have sunk into new low depths.
No, we wanted you to feel at home.
Extreme close-up, Art Briles.
I love it.
It's almost creepy, but, you know, we'll take it.
You don't decorate your office with huge posters of yourself?
Do I get to have those?
Yeah. It's the Art Briles wing of our Bristol complex.
Yeah, I'll check it out 30 minutes, see if it's still here.
Well, we will change it up. I hate to tell you. Coach, last year, as we embarked on a new era of college football, there were many that thought, well, you know, you put 4 teams in a playoff, and that'll end the controversy real quickly.
Yeah.
It didn't work out that way. You had the 1 loss in the regular season.
Yes, sir.
And so did TCU, both finishing 11-1. Do you use that 11-1 snub? I'll call it that. You don't have to. Do you use that as motivation at all for your guys coming into this season?
You know, Jay, really, you know, we knew somebody.
NFL players in locker rooms, and when they come off a tough game, they say the best thing to do is have short-term memory loss, have selective amnesia about certain things. But you're the head coach. You have to have your mind kind of on the big picture and your eyes focused on the big picture. Is it hard to forget the Cotton Bowl? Is it hard to forget that playoff snub, as it were? Or have you already moved on?
No, I certainly haven't moved on, but, you know, I'm like a guy, 4 top 10 wins, you know, than anybody else in America last year. So we're on the cutting edge. I mean, we're in the hunt, and that's all you can ask for. All you want is a place at the table.
Boy,
now we got to eat.
We look at this schedule, and I know you've peeked at it. It's frightening. It really is.
For the opponents?
The bravado. I love the frankness, and it's just transparency. I love that because, yeah, coaches will say, well, do you think I'm going to say we're going to lose any games? No, you always go in with that mindset.
Yeah.
If November 27th, Baylor is at TCU, and I know you've got 2 circles around that when you have to, right?
You know, honestly, we've got SMU game circled on Friday night, ESPN, you know, opening up college football, you know, and we got to be real good at how we're doing it.
Well, Coach, you have a new QB, you have a new offensive coordinator with your son, Kendall. What's it like working with him? Such a close family member. I feel like you probably feel like you have more license to be a little bit harder on him than you would a normal OC?
Yeah, you know, with Seth, you know, we're excited about Seth. You know, the Annihilator, I mean, there's a bunch of them.
You know, Coach, I was watching the Cotton Bowl, and I was caught up in the excitement of that play, and I think your team was as well.
Talk to me, Jay.
I know this has to.
You know.
And I'm a Big Ten guy, so I'm into the next drive. I'm thinking this game isn't over.
No.
And they score 3 straight. What was the teaching moment in that for your kids? It seems obvious. Well, how do you tell them, guys, if you don't run through the tape, you're going to get caught?
Well, the resume you just saw. Here he is in person, Jim McElwain. Nice to see you. You're on SportsCenter.
Thank you so much.
Exciting time, Jim. I mean, you come from Colorado State. Now you're in Gainesville. Compare to me the pressure, the expectations of both those places.
Well, I got people around them better. That's what we're looking for.
All right, we'll see how that plays out, and we'll be all over it here on SportsCenter. You can bet that. We were also over the comments made by Nick Saban. You know, perhaps you know, because you and him go way back, he's been critical of the NFL handing out grades, you know, like the mock drafts, the grades of college players before they even finish their collegiate season. Thus, maybe they're obsessed with not getting hurt to hurt their status being drafted in the NFL. What's your opinion on that? I mean, you got a guy, Vernon Hargraves.
Yeah.
He's going 6th in next year's NFL draft, according to our Todd McShay.
That's right. And you know what? I have a chance to be successful.
Right. Usually the most simple advice is the best advice, Jim. I wonder if you got any advice on your way here up to ESPN. You were with the head coach of course, South Carolina, Steve Spurrier.